The leaders teaching today with us is Sumanadhamma. But before that, I would like to briefly introduction about him. So let Namo Buddhaya first. Then let's start let me to introduce him. Namo Sakaya Buddhi Muna. I would like to introduce you Bhante's Karam Bena something Sumana Dhamma. Yeah, correct me because it's very difficult for me to pronunciations. Okay, he came from Sri Lanka and graduated from University of Colombo, based in Bali language and Buddhist philosophy with high grade graduations. And he completed master degree from International Buddhist College, Sadao, Thailand. Today, Bhante will briefly to introduction to us is the Theravada Buddhist meditation with special attention to be Metta Vavana. Bhante is inviting from myself, and he accepted my invitation to teach for us today because other monks got an absence. So very soon I would like him for permanently to teach for us online. So that's why I would like to thank so much for your accepting my invitations. And thưa quý vị, hôm nay sư cô rất là hân hạnh được đón tiếp trước là thầy Đồng Thọ, tiến sĩ dịch thuật tại Việt Nam rất là nổi tiếng. Nhiều năm qua thầy cũng đã dịch rất là nhiều kinh của Đức Phật để lại, và kể cả thầy cũng đã dịch trong cái bộ phim Đức Phật mà quý vị đã xem qua. Chúng con rất là hân hạnh trân trọng chào đón thầy đến với Zoom của Bích International Buddhist Institute, và cũng trân trọng chào đón hết tất cả chư tôn đức tăng ni và Phật tử khắp nơi, đặc biệt là những học viên mới có trong đêm nay với chúng ta. Ngày hôm nay Bhante Sumanadhamma từ Sri Lanka tốt nghiệp đại học tại Kelaniya University về ngành ngôn ngữ Bali và triết học Phật giáo từ ở Thái Lan. Bhante đã tốt nghiệp đại học trường Thái Lan nổi tiếng trong ngành về cao đẳng Phật giáo tại Thái Lan. Hôm nay sư sẽ giới thiệu về thiền của Phật giáo Nguyên Thủy với sự chú ý đặc biệt đến Metta Bhavana. Cho nên hôm nay sư cô rất trân trọng chào đón đến tất cả quý thầy cô cùng tất cả quý Phật tử xa gần. Chúc quý vị một buổi sáng, một buổi tối thật an lạc, và chúng ta sẽ có nhiều niềm tin sống trong hạnh phúc an vui của Đức Phật mười phương. A Di Đà Phật. Bây giờ thì chắc là chúng con cũng chuẩn bị cho cái chương trình để mà bắt đầu. Xin quý vị theo dõi, thì quý vị gửi lại cái Zoom, bởi vì sư cô thấy có quý vị cũng đang vào Zoom, thì trong thời gian đó sư cô sẽ accept những cái người join nào. Okay, let's start right now, Bhante, to let us start. Can you back up a little bit your camera because I cannot see your whole face? Yes, yeah, a little bit more because I don't want to miss your very, top of the head, please. Yes. Yeah, because sometimes you don't recognize, but I saw my screen, you not to show whole faces. So maybe more, a little bit back up. Yeah.
Right now?
No, it's still missing a little bit. Maybe you can have something to hold your computer or something. Maybe it can.
Yeah, something behind that.
Maybe because you don't have enough lighting, right? But not really show the whole your face, because we missing the forehead from here. So that's why. Can you change a little bit, be better posting? Because all the world, they can see you. They can see you. That's why I want you to show your good image. Okay, Bhante, if you cannot move anymore, so let's try the best you can, okay? In the order we start to do, beginning with your class today with briefly about meditations. I would like to let my people know about you teaching briefly to take over from Bhante. So in the future, sooner or later, you can teach with us for permanently. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation today. Thank you so much. Let's start to respect Buddha first before you start to teach. Okay, thank you very much, Bhante.
Shall I start?
Yes, start to chant blessing Buddha, respecting Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Shall I share my screen?
Yes, Bhante.
Yeah. Let me have permission to share my screen.
Yes, thank you. I did. Yes.
Good evening to everybody from Thailand. Welcome you all. I'm going to start my teaching by respecting to the chief of this program, Bhikkhuni Elizabeth Paduma, and dear venerables, also dear lay people. My name is Venerable Karbani Sumanadhamma from Sri Lanka. So I think you can see my screen now. So this is my topic, a brief introduction to Theravada Buddhist meditation with special attention to the Metta Bhavana. This is my content, the part that I'm going to present you, teach you today. A brief introduction, the dimension of meditation of loving kindness, the process of practicing loving kindness, the benefits of Metta Bhavana, and the finally conclusion. So this is so meditation is a great part of Buddhism. The Theravada Buddhist meditation is a practice that focuses on developing mindfulness and concentration. It is one of the oldest and most traditional forms of Buddhist meditation. So originated from the Theravada school of Buddhism. So the mind is the most powerful organ of human beings that can develop ultimately. I think you all know that. The spiritual development of mind is called meditation. The main purpose of meditation, develop your mind, the state of mind. Furthermore, meditation is a practice subjected to specific objection that interpreted the commentary Chittam Bhaveti Bhavana. Here, in this term, Chittam means our mind. Bhaveti, this term we can explain as Bhaveti means to practice, to cultivate, to develop. Bhavana means the meditation. Right? It means the bhavana is something that develop or cultivate of our mind. Actually, why we need to develop our mind? Why we need to mindful our mind, concentrate our mind? Because as we are ordinary people, so quickly we get angry. Sometimes we have to face something that we cannot bear. We have to face in some difficult situations, difficult conditions. So our life, we need a great concentration, mindfulness, a peace, calm our mind. So once the Buddha preached in Roga Sutta, there are two illnesses that affect to the sentient beings: mental diseases and physical diseases. These two is very important. These two are very important. So you know why? Because when we have a physical diseases, so we can meet a doctor, we can get treatment, we can take medicine to cure our physical diseases anyhow. So what the Buddha preached, mental diseases is very dangerous, because the mind is forerunner for everything. Something that we are going to do, we everything do by our intention. So first, before we do something, we think it. It's come to first our mind. So mental diseases is very important part, as it is very dangerous and heavy. Buddha preached the sansaroga mahabhaya, is existence, the world life is very dangerous. Why? If you have any mental diseases, there may be, we don't have any medicine or curative methods. So Buddha preached, Dhammo sada samangnati etam pimbata bhikkave. For the mental diseases, the great medicine is Dhamma, the teaching of the Buddha. So Buddha advocated to the disciple to drink it. Here drink means observe the Dhamma, behave in Dhamma, practice the Dhamma, because it is a great medicine for our mental, our mind, to calm down our mind, to bring peace to our mind. This is why the meditation is very important for all human. When we talk about meditation, in Theravada Buddhism, mainly there are two forms of meditation. You all know about it. The first one is samatha, of one's stableness of mind. It is we call chitte kagata. The Sanskrit term is chitte kagrata. By cultivating the samatha, five hindrances, pancha nivarana. The next meditation is the vipassana meditation. So the Sanskrit term is insight into the nature of things, leading to the complete liberation of mind, to the realization of ultimate truth. It is very important and it is very great meditation part of Theravada Buddhism. By developing Vipassana meditation, you can realize the nature of the world, the nature of the thing, what is we call anicca, dukkha, anatta. So the impermanence of things, also suffering, also non-self. You can realize the nature of things. So when we study Buddhism, exactly we have to refer to the Buddhist scriptures. The Buddhist scriptures are composed by authors, commentators, scholars such as. So the Walpola Rahula is a great scholar in Sri Lanka. He interprets what is meditation. The Buddha's teaching, particularly his way of meditation, aims at producing a state of mental health, equilibrium, and tranquility. This citation, the state of mental health, this point is very important. The Walpola Rahula Thero also discuss the state of mental health, equilibrium, and tranquility. He also says the same thing by developing, cultivating meditation, you can improve your mental health or mental state. You can balance your mind in every situation. That is why meditation is very important. Today my topic is especially I pay attention to Metta Bhavana. Metta Bhavana is a great meditation in Theravada Buddhism. So it is very important to overcome our anger. In the world, especially, we need to pay our attention to Metta Bhavana, because why? People get angry day by day. They cannot control their mind. They cannot tame their mind. They cannot calm down their mind. in certain situations. So therefore, we need to cultivate, we need to practice the meditation of loving kindness. This Metta Bhavana. Actually, we need to study the scholars' definitions, the scholars' ideologies on Metta Bhavana. You know, the Buddhaghosa is a great commentator who has done a great service to the Buddhist tradition. So he says, Metta means and signifies the state of a friend. Mitta sabhavo metta. So this citation is also important. Mitta sabhavo metta. The nature of a friend is kindness, friendliness. You know, we have many friends. We associate with them. But sometimes they break up. Sometimes they angry on us. Sometimes we angry on them, at them. So, mitta sabhavo mitta. The nature of friend is friendliness. So if we have friends, really we need to love them. Really we need to take care of them. So we shouldn't get angry on them. That is why the Venerable Buddhaghosa interpreted the loving kindness meditation is a great characteristic of a friend. So also the commentary Paramatta Jyotika to the Kuddaka Pata, it says the loving kindness is practiced towards creatures and excellence of merit. By practicing loving kindness becomes very fruitful and capable of bringing advancement right up to the planes of enlightenment. So by cultivating, developing the loving kindness meditation, you can reach to the plane of enlightenment. That's why we need to, one of reason to practice the loving kindness meditation. Also, Bhikkhu Bodhi, in his book Manual of Abhidhamma, he says the term metta is derived from the root mit. So it means to soften, to love, state of a friend. The same thing has repeated in that book, very similar to the Buddhaghosa's definition. So it is state of a friend, that which softness of the mind or friendly disposition of mind. So also the same thing has given in the Pali English dictionary, love, amity, sympathy, friendliness, and active interest in others. This is the interpretations or definitions on the term metta by great scholars. These are very important to understand. So the meditation, there are 4 meditation subjects. Chatura Rakha Kammatthana. These are from the 40 meditational objects. The recollection of Buddha's quality we call Buddhanusati Bhavana. Meditation of loving kindness, Mettanusati Bhavana. It is my topic today. The contemplation of the unattractive nature of the body, Asubhanusati Bhavana. Recollection of death, Marananusati Bhavana. These 4 meditational subjects has mentioned in the Visuddhi Magga. Also, these are from the 40 meditational objects we call Kammatthana. Also, the metta, the loving kindness, has mentioned in the 4 Brahma Viharas. I think you already known it. So, this metta, the loving kindness, karuna, compassion, mudita, appreciative joy, upekha, equanimity. These 4 things, these 4 teachings connected to each other. So when you develop loving kindness toward others, so there you can improve karuna also. So when you improve or practice metta and karuna, you can improve mudita also. When you practice these 3 things, metta, karuna, mudita, your mind can concentrate on upekha also, the equanimity. Because you know why? The metta, loving kindness, in certain point, somehow it shows us equanimity, the balance, the situation. In every situation, your mind balance in every situation because of the metta. So the term metta also discussed in the 4 vihara. So it is very important to know the dimension of meditation of loving. So it is unconditionally we can develop the loving kindness towards other beings. But it is a gradual process. We have to develop it. We have to practice step by step. So I will explain it later. So the Buddhist perspective is to cultivate loving kindness to all sentient beings in the existence. So the loving kindness meditation, when we talk about this meditation, the Metta Sutta, also we call Karaniya Metta Sutta, it is very, very important. It is very crucial sutta in Theravada Buddhism when we talk about the loving kindness of meditation. In that sutta contains Sabbhe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitatta. So this is what we want to do by developing the loving kindness meditation. It should be for all the sentient beings, human beings, also animal beings, every sentient beings, also to the nature. When we develop the loving kindness meditation, we can control our mind. We can concentrate our mind. We can develop mindfulness. So, the one of a great results of developing the loving kindness meditation is patience. Patience is very important in modern world, in every situation. Patience is a distinguished characteristic of loving kindness. It is a very, very important point. Also, when you develop the loving kindness meditation, so you can improve your patience. Also, you can overcome your anger. So anger is a very, very danger, because the anger cause to ruin yourself, also ruin your thoughts. Also, you can do many unnecessary things as your mind in anger. So you can overcome the anger by developing loving kindness meditation. So I talked about the patience. The Buddha once preached, Khanti paramang tapo tidikha nibbhanang paramang vadanti Buddha. No higher rule, the Buddhas say, than patience. You can see the importance of how important the patience. And no nibbana or liberation higher than forbearance. Also, forbearance also very, very important. These two facts, patience and the forbearance, is very important in modern world. So this is very common to all meditation, all meditational practice. Selecting individual is very, very important, especially in metta bhavana. So when you begin to you have to in first step, you have to select a person. In Visuddhimagga discuss, there are several person. You should not be develop loving kindness toward these persons. An antipathetic person and a very dearly loved friend. These at the beginning, you cannot develop loving kindness. These two persons, antipathetic person and very dearly loved friend, because of attachment. You can see here some pictures. When you start the meditation, so your mind come to your dearly and loved one. So when your mind is not control or mindful, when you practice meditation, it will not fruitful for us. So therefore, in first step, you cannot develop the loving kindness meditation toward lovely people, the people who are very close to you. Also, hostile person, because it destroy your object because of anger. Also, the opposite sex, you cannot concentrate your mind, because you start to think about your opposite sex people. Towards a dead person, you cannot develop loving kindness meditation towards a dead person. The reason why it is not, there is no result when you develop the loving kindness meditation toward a dead person, because he already dead. So then how we can start practice of loving kindness meditation? The process of practicing loving kindness meditation is into Visuddhimagga. The first step process of practicing loving kindness towards yourself. First, we have to practice loving kindness toward yourself. So it has mentioned in the Visuddhimagga, may I be happy and free from suffering. May I keep myself free from enmity. May I keep myself free from affliction. May I keep myself free from anxiety and live happily. First step, you have to develop the loving kindness meditation toward yourself. So after that, you can gradually improve it towards all sentient beings. Because why? Once you practice the loving kindness meditation toward yourself, it will be very helpful for you to develop towards others. It has mentioned in the Visuddhimagga, may all sentient beings be free from enmity, danger. May all sentient beings be free from mental suffering. May all sentient beings be free from physical suffering. May all sentient beings take care of himself, herself happily. So actually, you can develop the loving kindness meditation. You can, furthermore, we can extend these four aspirations unconditionally towards all the sentient beings in the existence. Human beings can develop loving kindness towards others in every way when their mind filled with loving kindness. So this slide, I'll explain you the benefits of pervasion of metta bhavana. By practicing meditation of loving kindness, immerse the mind of absorption. You can achieve jhanas. So jhana chitta. And four type of absorption can achieve by developing metta bhavana. I think you all know that. First jhana and second, third, fourth jhana you can achieve by developing loving kindness meditation. The book, A Comprehensive Manual of Abhidhamma, explains jhana. It can be attained only in the development of equanimity, upekha bhavana. By developing the loving kindness meditation, you can achieve only four jhanas, four absorptions. The fifth one you can be achieved by developing equanimity, upekha. The Mittanisansa Sutta of Anguttara Nikaya discusses 11 benefits can be achieved by developing loving kindness bhavana. So I think you also know about that. So I have given only 3. So you can go through the books and find others also. So actually, the meditation is the purpose of development of meditation is to develop your mind, the mind state. So also tame your mind, control your mind. So when you control your mind is very calm and peaceful, you can sleep well because your mind is clear. There is no struggling to think. There is no disturb to things in your mind. So one sleeps well. Also, you can wake up very happily without any disappointment, without any suffering. So you can wake up. So also one does not have bad dreams. So also when you are in sleeping, you don't have to see bad dreams. So these are the benefits of pervasion of metta bhavana, the meditation of loving kindness. The ultimate benefits of metta bhavana to attain nibbana, liberation. This is a very important point, very consequence, the perversion. So also the Metta Sutta or Karaniya Metta Sutta has mentioned Nahijatu Gabba Seyang Punareti iti, being freed from all sense desire, not born again into this world. Nahijatu Gabba Seyang, one who develop or practice or cultivate the loving kindness meditation, the ultimate benefit is he will not born in again to this world. So this is the benefits of developing the loving kindness meditation. Actually, in conclusion, I would like to say we are followers of Buddha. We all need to free from suffering. We are trying to get off or get out from this existence, stop the rebirth. So, as we are followers of Buddha, really, we need to practice meditation in daily life. Even few minutes, if we try to cultivate meditation, objection to something, it is very important to bring peace and calm into your mind. So therefore, you can overcome your anger. So you can clear your mind. You can balance your mind in every situation by developing meditation. So therefore, we strive to develop meditation. So therefore, I'm going to wind up my presentation. So finally, I would like to say, Sabbhe Sattha Bhavantu Sukhitattha. May all the beings be well. May all the beings be happy. May all beings be free from suffering. Also, thank you for everyone who has been listening to my teaching today. Especially, I would like to thank the chief of this program, Bhikkhuni Elizabeth Paduma, to give this opportunity for me. I'm glad to be here with you all to spread the Dhamma to whole world. Namo Buddhaya.
Respectfully, thank you so much, Bhante, Sumanadhamma. You take time to sharing about meditation of loving kindness to all of us today, morning and evening, other countries. I know today the lesson briefly, it's quite a little bit long, so I apologize for the times delayed. So I'm very appreciate your invitations to take over and sharing with us during we practicing Dhamma from the Buddha in our spiritual life to find the peace and find the happiness and find the success in our life. In order to meditations, we practicing and Buddha Dhamma, and we can do practicing between loving kindness, vipassana, insight meditations, and now to get the result for our life. So thank you so much for sharing more details about the meditation, especially loving kindness. I hopefully will see you next time on our Zoom Building International Buddhist Institutes. And I would like to respect and thank so much for all the Mahasangha time, especially for Dr. Dom Thor to join with us today. And other monks, I think Chandra, we are Haratini, he not in the face right now. I don't even say for correctly. So thank you so much all professors to join with us and all Bhantes and bhikkhus and bhikkhunis with all my devotee students, the Vietnamese in Vietnam and other countries. I really appreciate it today with all the teachings with us. So every day we're learning Dharma, and every other days we review practicing it. Very good for us to review over and over and practice for our life to be peace and finding the enlightenments. So very appreciate your time today and thank you so much. Con xin trân trọng cảm ơn đến thầy tiến sĩ Đồng Thọ cùng tất cả giáo sư trên mạng của Bích Liên International Buddhist Institute today, cùng tất cả quý chư tôn đức tăng ni và quý Phật tử xa gần đã không ngại thời gian dành cho 40 phút vừa qua trong chương trình của Bích Liên International Buddhist Institute vào sáng hôm nay cũng như tối hôm nay. Con xin cảm ơn thầy rất là nhiều cùng tất cả quý Phật tử, quý chư tôn đức tăng ni và quý Phật tử khắp nơi. Hy vọng là những ngày sau tới đây đó thì chúng ta sẽ không bị cái thời gian nó quá như thế này, bởi vì con biết ở khắp nơi thì thời gian nó cũng quá dài cho một ngày làm việc rất là nhiều, cho nên con rất là xin tất cả quý vị mọi người hoan hỷ cho ngày hôm nay. Xin một lần nữa cảm ơn đến tất cả thầy cùng tất cả quý chư tôn đức tăng ni và quý Phật tử cũng như các con đã ngày hôm nay đã trôi vào cái Zoom này. Trước là chúng ta học hỏi cũng như là ôm lại những gì Đức Phật đã dạy chúng ta trong quá trình hơn là 2.500 năm qua, và chúng ta sẽ ôm lại cũng như chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau học hỏi trong chương trình Zoom của Bích Liên International Buddhist Institute này. Một lần nữa con xin trân trọng cảm ơn thầy và xin kính chúc tất cả quý thầy cô cùng tất cả quý vị Phật tử có một buổi tối thật là an lành, hạnh phúc, và hẹn gặp lại quý vị vào sáng ngày mai, tối ngày mai. Thank you very much for all your participation, your invitation, and good night and have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.